Okay, so today is June 22nd, and I'm going to show you what these guys are doing. They are putting low tunnels in, or over top of our cucumber plants. So these are all going to be trellised off these poles. And what they've done is laid the irrigation in. They made themselves a trough and then laid the drip irrigation in, and Zach's just going over it right now to cover. And then once they're covered, they put these hoops on like that. And then Justin and Wayne are now covering it with the plastic. So the plastic has the holes in it just for ventilation, and this gives them more of a greenhouse effect, keeps the warmth in, and protects them. And oh, I'm stepping on these, shoot. And yeah, so
we'll be stringing these up after.
You'll be stringing them up after the plastic is taken off. So how long do you think before the plastic is taken off?
10 days.
10 days, and then they're going to go from pole to pole with string and tie them all up. So they'll climb just like they do in the greenhouse down below. And Shane's going to get noisy. So this, Shane has a furrow on the end of the, or on the back side of the tiller, and he just tills and goes along, and then they go and lay the drip. It's pretty cool. Pretty simple, and great way to keep everything watered. So they have 3 rows in, and so from this post, this bed will go and be attached to the post down there. I don't know if you can see it. And then we'll tie a wire and then string the cucumbers up. And this is how Shane and Zach are planting with this planter. Actually, I'll get over on this side. You just drop the plant in, digs the hole, plant goes in, and done. Quick! And then they'll be covered with plastic, same as these ones. Pretty slick. And while we're down here, we have got... And the dog's going to be in trouble because he just ran over top of one of our low tunnels. Good old 9-month-old puppy. So anyhow, like I was saying, this is these are our cherry shrubs. And they go all the way down, and they're right in with the, well, just off of the blueberry bushes. So these are the cherries that are starting, and these are a very sweet black cherry. Just grow on these shrubs, high production. And I'm trying to think of the name, actually. I'm going to put the name in the description below because I can't remember. And this is our high bush blueberry field, which I showed you before, that goes up to the road by our house. This is the lower part that you couldn't quite see, but I'm just going to show you the berries that are forming on this. So these bushes here aren't as old, and they produced last year, but not tons and tons on these little bushes. But you can see they're just loaded this year. This one. So we're going to have a great crop of blueberries this year. And it goes right down to the highway, and then goes all the way up in behind the high tunnel and up to our road. And there's Wayne plowing the fields. Better get out of his way. So he will be planting beans in this field in about 10 minutes. So I'm going to go up. I have to go up and see what Haley's doing up in those greenhouses up there. We're trimming tomatoes again. And This is one of our carrot patches, which we have to get weeding next week. So this is just one of the small bays, and then we have more down over by the haunt and more up by the house. And this is a garlic patch we have up at the top of the field. Very anxious for the garlic scapes to start. Let me see. Oh, we have some starting. So, oh, this is making me so happy. This is the actual seed pod at the top of this scape. I don't know, a lot of you may not know what a scape is, but this will come up. So it'll come up and it'll curl around, and once it curls around, then it's time to snip off, and we just snip it off. It just breaks off very easy, and they're great in salads. You can make garlic scape pesto. You can just chop them up and freeze them, or just freeze them as is, and they last a long time in the fridge as well. We sell a lot of these. We eat a lot of these. So they weren't producing the scape wasn't showing just a couple days ago, so they're coming along great. So won't be long, and we will have garlic scapes for sale. And here are our cucumbers. Now, since our pruning video, I'm kind of stuck in the leaves. These have grown amazing. Like, they're growing like crazy. Over here we have, and we harvest lots. Like, so we're taking off twice a week. We're taking 80, 100 cucumbers off, as well as ones that we sell here at the farm. So you can see the cukes, these are all slicers. They're all starting to grow, produce at the top. So it won't be long and we'll just be standing to pick. I've started taking off some of these bottom leaves because when you're walking in between the rows, they're clingy. They cling to you and hard to get through. But there's some nice ones. And back there. So now I'm standing straight up, and these are above my head, which is great. Perfect. So that's what the pruning of the cucumbers did in last week's video. Pretty amazing, huh? And our tomatoes. I'm gonna go into the other greenhouse because that's where Haley's doing some more tomato pruning. These are doing very well. Getting there. Now they can just ripen up. Won't be long. So we have a lot. Look at them on this one. They're just hanging. And they'll get bigger too before they ripen. Beautiful. Ah! What you doing, Haley? There, Haley is pruning. So I'm going to show you on this side, because this side is, again, these ones have not been done for, it's been a week, I guess. So I'm just going to quickly go through here. And these are the ones she just finished pruning. So there's the difference. And these are starting to ripen up. Slow but sure, we need a little bit more heat. And so Haley, we can talk about what we are going to do for our next video. What are we going to do?
What are we going to do?
What are we doing for our next video? What are we going to do?
We have a lot of questions coming in of our photos and how to do stuff. And Patty doesn't want to answer them all at once, so we're going to do a video.
No, I am answering them. I'm answering them, but we're going to, for everybody else that might have the same question, we're going to...
So on this video,
yeah,
you can ask whatever questions you want, and we're going to make a video for
question and answer.
Whenever,
yeah,
the question and answers on the video.
So ask away, so you can post your question on the comments below, and we will, so within the next, say, 2 days, we will probably start a question and answer video. But, ooh, I'm seeing some nice ripe tomatoes down there. Yum. All right. So anyhow, that's it for now. Say bye, Haley.
Bye, Haley.
Bye.